Hello, and welcome to I Can't Say It, day 199. Oh, can you imagine listening to all 199 videos? Wow, I can't. Well, I can imagine it, but I can't. I don't know if I'm ever going to do it. Ever go back and listen to some of those tasty morsels that are out there? Ooh, that would be fun times for all, but 200. Diggity. Actually, not all of them are out there. Some of them failed to upload, so they're not there. Someday I'll get around to doing that. But yes, today's a day 199. It is Wednesday. It is one of the freaking longest weeks I've ever had. I gotta tell you. I'm just gonna, keep fiddling with my shirt until things get right. Weighed myself this morning, 265.0. Very nice. Scale going downward. Referring to the objective, 264.6. I only got 0.4 to go. Think it's possible to get there? Heck yeah! But do I want to get there? Think I can get a little bit more? Maybe. So we'll see. Anyway, I don't have as much to say today. Didn't have not too much going on in the world. Spent a lot of time actually working today, so I didn't hear a lot about what was going on. More mess ups by the president. More mess ups by just about everybody else. Starting to really get kind of depressing. No, not really. You just kind of wonder what people are thinking because, there's lots of crazy things going on in the world. I mean, let's take a look at the workplace. Today, for example, I'm sitting at my desk, typing, got my headphones on. I think I was listening to Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. Not really certain. Actually, no, I was listening to John Paul Jones. He did a House of Blues show, and I was listening to that. So I'm typing away. Somebody comes up to my cube, starts talking to me. I'm paying attention. I'm actually doing work. While I have the headphones on, I'm not really listening to the music. I mean, I know they did When the Levee Breaks. Didn't hear it. Heard Nobody's Fault But Mine. Heard No Quarter. Maybe Trampled Underfoot and some other songs. But yeah. 2 hours went by, and I couldn't tell you more than less than half. I could only tell you about half the songs. But somebody comes up, and they're just, while I'm typing, they come up and they start talking to me. Like, yeah, I'm working? Well, why aren't the first words out of your mouth? Oh, excuse me, John, do you mind if I interrupt you for a question or whatever? Yeah, that would have been the thoughtful thing to do, but no, they just come rambling up and start talking. Then, same person, yesterday or day before, strangest thing, asking me if I got my emails. Other people do this too, because you gotta wonder what's going through the head. Did you get my email? Back in the day, there was a possibility that emails got lost. I don't recall losing an email in the last 10 years. So it's got to get you thinking why people think that is the appropriate introduction to the conversation. Because we know that's not what they really want to know. That's their opening line. Now, it's funny. Maybe my response ought to be, yes. They ask me a yes-no question. My answer is yes. And then I wait for them to ask the second question, which is, so John, when are you going to get to my email? Which, by the way, annoys me. I'm actually very good when it comes to responding to emails. No, there are people that will wait 24, 48, 72 hours. No, I am usually pretty good. I really like to get a nice, clean inbox at the end of the day. So there really is no reason for anybody to be coming to me and saying, did you get my email? So yes, I think from now on, the snarky answer is going to be yes. If they want to know more information, they should ask it. And then at the end, I should say, you don't have to ask me about the email, whether I got the email. You can move to the second question, which was, when am I going to get to it? Because you're wasting 15, 20 seconds of our time. It is kind of funny the way little things are required that chip away at our time. I don't know that I have specific examples right now, but people seem to think that there's almost an infinite amount of time, that people can just squeeze more and more time into the day. And it's like, no, it's not really possible. We really have to be particular about how we use our time. And engaging in inane nonsense, a lot of ends there, really's got to stop. That's just my recommendation. Another thing, people need to start smiling in the office. I'm wondering why people are not smiling. It's got me curious. I wonder if it's a question of engagement with their job. Maybe they don't recognize me. Maybe they don't like me. Who knows? Maybe they don't know me. Could be any number of these things. But you know, when I'm walking past anybody, just a smile, a hi, a hello will do. And there goes Fergie running like a crazy dog. But man, can she fly when she gets going. Oof. Sometimes I wish I could take her out to a dog run just to see how fast she can go. That would be fun. No, I'm not complaining about work at all. I actually enjoy work. That's the funny thing, is the people and the way they approach work has got me confused. Because you would think that you would want to approach work in a way so that you could get the work done, enjoy the work you're doing, you know, with a smile on your face. And it's kind of hard to see that at some jobs. I don't know if I've really noticed it in my last couple of jobs, but this one, you gotta wonder what's happening. And maybe if I changed my tune and bang a little more woo, that might rub off on other people too. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Start with one person. And there is one person that I always say good morning to, and she's in a different department. But she's always friendly. She's always nice. She always helps me out. I always try to make sure that I help her out too. See, those are the kind of relationships that you like at work, so that you can have fun. But sometimes people are just treating it like a job. You know, I had nothing to say to start with, and now I'm looking at 7 minutes and 38 seconds, rambling on about work. And no, I was not complaining about work. I am making observations about work and the way people do things, and why they think that is the best approach when it comes to interacting with other people. I usually try to be as thoughtful as possible when it comes to interacting with other people, because keep in mind, when you go to somebody else's cube or somebody else's office, they're probably working in there, and when you go in there, you're interrupting them. Because they could be deep in conversation, they could be deep in work, they could be deep in thought, and you are coming in there, and you need their time, so they need to stop what they're doing to answer your question. Think about that next time. And if somebody's really deep in thought, my suggestion, by the way, go to a conference room. Book a conference room for 30 minutes, get out of your cube, get out of your office, close the door, and just sit in there. Or go to your car, why not? Either will work. But the point is that if you need to do something so that you can get the job done, find a way to do it. That's thoughtful, that's, conscious of your time, so that you're not being interrupted. Because if you're doing something, then you stop to help somebody, and then you go back. You're not necessarily back in the groove, because there is a groove that you can have when you're working. And I know that I can get in a groove, and I enjoy the groove. If I'm in the groove, like I was with listening to John Paul Jones and not hearing all the songs, but the sound is going to my ear, but I'm still focused more on the work. So that's telling me that I'm in the groove. And if I have to leave the groove and then come back into the groove, it takes time to get back into the groove. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Anyway, enough said about that. I'm going to wish you all a pleasant evening and talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be show number 200. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. And I will talk to you later. Bye.